To do a good job as a trial lawyer in employment law, I can imagine that you have to be really competitive when it comes to your opponent, but that you also have to be a team player when it comes to working with your clients. And I'm wondering kind of how you developed that skill set.
Basketball. I've been playing basketball. Well, I don't play anymore. I coach, but I've played basketball since I was little, and I think it relates well in this skill set for two reasons. Number one, I love the strategy of the game, and number two, I like the relationships that it builds. And that actually reminds me of a funny story. In high school, we weren't that good of a team, and we finally one year somehow made it into the playoffs, and we had our first playoff game. And I was playing with all my friends, and we were really excited. But the playoff game was scheduled on the same night as our high school honor roll inductions. So about 75%, if not more, of our team had to go to the honor roll inductions, and we had to forfeit our playoff game.
That's a great story.
The strategy piece is important to me too, and it's why I take on coaching right now. And I've been coaching 9th through 12th graders for probably the last 10 to 12 years. And I really enjoy coaching the students and the kids.
So you must have started coaching when you were really young, and I'm wondering, how did the students relate to such a young coach?
I did. I started coaching in my early 20s, and I didn't really know what to expect, but I was really surprised. I mean, I've always tried to be very inclusive, even when at a young age. I didn't like to not include anyone in games that we were playing when we were kids, or poke fun at other students or people just to try to fit in with the popular crowd. So I went into coaching and thought, let me just include everyone, and let me just include all my players, from the best player to the player who might not be the best player, not the worst player. And I treated them all the same. And the students really rallied around that, and we created a nice team atmosphere and mentality. I also really listened to them. So I think as a younger coach, I went in thinking that I'll gain some of their respect and some credibility by listening to what they have to say. They could tell me what their thoughts on what play we should run, or where should we go out to eat after we win the championship.